Hi team, I hope you're all well. It is currently Sunday the 11th of Feb and it's about 11:45 p.m. maybe. So I just wanted to, I won't get a chance in the morning and I will be reading while I'm at work, so I didn't want to sort of start the vlog off with, oh, this is what I've started today and this is how far I am already. So I just wanted to let you know of my TBR for the week. If you have checked out my Contemporary-a-thon, Feminist, Lit Feb and Blackathon TBR, then you'll know the majority of my TBR. Lots of TBR in there. But I just wanted to let you know very quickly and just let you know what I'm going to read for the week, and then I am going to do a weekly reading vlog. I did do a weekend one, so I'm hoping that that goes okay, and now I'm going to do a week one. So we'll see how this goes and see if I actually manage to keep up with it and finish it off at the end. So this is why I'm in my comfy NYPD hoodie, because I'm ready to go to bed. I'm very tired, I've got work tomorrow. So my TBR for the week, I am currently still reading Game of Thrones. I have 130 pages left to read, so I'm hoping to kind of nail that by mid-morning tomorrow. I'm listening to this on Audible on ×2, and my phone script says there's about 5 hours left, so it's going to take about 2.5 hours to read. So, well, listen to. And my commute to work is about an hour, so I'll get an hour of that nailed first thing tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow. I'm going to be really pissed if I'm not. Then I have started Circle of Shadows, which is, I've took the dust jacket off, which is Fairy Loots even, February read-along. So this came in the January Fairy Loot box, and this is the read-along for February. I have already started this. It doesn't officially start till tomorrow, but I'm out at least tomorrow night, so I need to make sure that I am ahead of schedule, if you like, because I do tend to get home from work and I'm like, there is no way I'm reading 80 pages of a book tonight. You can piss right off. So I like to be ahead of schedule, and I have, if you notice, I've got tabs in to see where we're supposed to get up to. So where are we? This section is Monday's pages. I have already read those. I am now here. I'm like 108 pages in. So I've got about 29 pages to Tuesday's section as well. So I might finish them off now. I'm not sure. I might just go to bed and do them tomorrow. We shall see. So I'm reading Circle of Shadows this week. That will be up till Sunday, which obviously will be included in this vlog. Then I've got The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas by John Boyne. I will be reading this, physically reading it. So I'm hoping it's not going to take that long to get through, but we'll see. I'm taking this to work with me tomorrow to read on my lunch, so we will see how that goes. And then I've got Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I am going to be listening to this on audiobook, so when Game of Thrones is finished, I will jump straight into this. So I will be taking this with me to work tomorrow as well, so that I can sort of keep up with pages, because, you know, audio just doesn't tell you that kind of information, whether it be Audible or Scribd or whatever. It'd be really handy if it could tell you what page you're up to, you know, but whatever. Then I also have The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. I am probably going to stick some sticky labels in this tomorrow to, you know, kind of give me like an aim to get to for every night of the week. I'm probably going to read a couple of pages of this every night this week, rather than just smashing it in one go. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I might do that when I get in bed actually, instead of reading. We'll see. I need to make a decision on that. Then I've got Saga Volume 1, which I'm excited to get to. So I won't pick this up tomorrow because I'm going to the cinema straight from work. Well, not straight from work, probably come home with some tea, but then I'm going out to the cinema. So I've got Saga Volume 1, and then I've got Paper Girls Volume 1 as well. And then if I manage to get through, well, if I don't manage to get through Game of Thrones, I'm just going to throw it out the window and be done with it. But if I get through Game of Thrones and Fangirl on Audible, I'll be then not listening to an audiobook. So I will then pick up City of Heavenly Fire, which is the last the last Mortal Instruments book in the Shadowhunter series. So this is the last one I need to read, and I really want to get to it. So I'm hoping that Game of Thrones and Fangirl will be finished by at least the end of play of work on Tuesday, so that I can get to this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But we will see how this goes. But I am aiming to sort of start this as soon as Fangirl is finished. Like, the second Fangirl is finished, we'll be going straight onto this. So that is my plan for the week, to read all of these books. I am excited to get to the graphic novels. I'm excited by all these books, to be fair. I just really want to get to the end of Game of Thrones now. You know, when a book's just dragging and you're like, oh, can you just... I'm enjoying you, but can you just end because you really annoy me? Why is this a struggle? So I'm hoping to read all of this week. It looks ridiculous now I've done it like that. Fucking hell. Right, we will see how this goes. But when you think Game of Thrones, Fangirl and City of Heavenly Fire are audiobooks, so... And I'm already partway through Circle of Shadows. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be achievable. We will see how this goes. But I shall keep you up to date in the week on what's going on and how I'm doing with my reading. And I shall keep you posted. So I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today is Monday, the 11th maybe? I don't know. I think it's Monday the 11th. And it is approximately maybe 9:30, might be a bit later, might be 10 o'clock p.m. So I have done a bit of reading when I've got home from work. I've actually watched a bit of TV as well. I've managed to do a bit of a combination. So I watched an episode of Hawaii Five-0 and then did some reading. So I managed to finish Game of Thrones. I'm so happy about this. It was doing my head in. So I listened to some on the way to work this morning. Then I managed to listen to just a little bit while I was at work today, as predicted. It was fairly chatty in work today, so I didn't get a chance to listen to a great deal. I probably listened to maybe half an hour, 40 minutes in work, and then I listened to it on my way home, and then there was just like 35 minutes left when I got home, which obviously I'm listening to it on times 2. So I just listened to it while I made my tea. So I managed to finish it and I'm so excited. I have what have I done? Oh, I've rated this 4 out of 5 stars. That's what I've done. I've rated it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it's probably just not quite hit the 5 stars because it's dragged. That's probably literally the only thing about it. I did enjoy it. It was very good. The audio, it helps me because there is no way it would have probably taken me like an entire month to get through this otherwise, because I would just keep putting it down. In fact, I probably would have put it down about 200 pages in and just walked off and never got back to it again if I was physically reading it. So the audiobook helps me. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited to get on to the next one. I finished Game of Thrones finally. Woohoo. 4 out of 5 stars. Loved it. I have also read Paper Girls Volume 1 today. I didn't like it. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I've given it 2 out of 5 stars. There's potential there, but there's just no... You've just gone straight into the story. I feel like I've jumped in Volume 3 or something. This is definitely Volume 1, like I've triple checked it. But I feel like I've jumped in Volume 3 or something. There's no world building. I just don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I don't get it. The chances of me picking up Volume 2 are pretty minimal unless it's in my library. Like, I'm not going to pay for it. Just, yeah, not keen. Not keen. We'll not go any further with that. I've just also finished Saga Volume 1. I did love this. I am aware that these are done by the same person. So Brian K. Vaughan has done both Paper Girls and Saga. So I'm very surprised at how completely different these two are. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very, very good, and I'm definitely going to pick up Volume 2. It's exciting. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, or did I give it 5? Do you know what? I think I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was very good. If I didn't give it 5 out of 5 stars, I'm going to now on reflection. I am going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was good. I also started The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas today on my lunch. I didn't get very much through because I was watching G from Book Roast's latest vlog. So I'm into page 11, chapter 2 so far. So this is going. I am reading this. I haven't read any more of Circle of Shadows since last night. I don't know how far I got up to with updating you on this, but I'm on to chapter 16, which is page 108. So to wrap up, 4 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars, 2 out of 5 stars, and also 3 then, pure bullshit. 2 out of 5 stars. So I've had a pretty good reading day today. I'm very proud of myself. Tomorrow I'm going to start Fangirl while I'm at work. I think I'm hoping that it'll be a bit quieter in work tomorrow, but we'll see. So I'm hoping to start Fangirl and get through a reasonable chunk of it, if not finish it. I can't remember how long. I'm sure it said it was like 12 hours on Audible, but I listened to it on ×2, depending upon the story. Obviously it's got to be, I've got to be able to understand it. So I shall listen to that tomorrow, possibly finish it, I don't know, we'll see. I think I wrote in my diary to start it tomorrow, finish it Wednesday, and start City of Heavenly Fire on Wednesday through till Friday, so we'll see. But, oh, there's a bookmark in there. But yeah, that's how I'm getting on so far. I'm excited. Yes, today has been a good day. I'm very proud of myself for getting through Game of Thrones. Not happy with Paper Girls, but happy with Saga. So a reasonably good day all round. So yes, I shall check back in with you tomorrow and let you know how I get on with tomorrow. Bye for now. Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today is Tuesday. It's approximately about 9 p.m. I wanted to update you where I'm up to. So I've been listening to Fangirl today because obviously yesterday I finished Game of Thrones finally. So I've been listening to Fangirl. I'm currently here, which is page 230, which actually looks approximately around about the middle. I am over 50%, although for some strange reason Goodreads seems to think this has more pages in it than it actually does, and it says I'm only about 47% through. So thanks for that, Goodreads. But I am listening to this on Audible at work, and it says I've got 6 hours and 18 minutes left, just to be specific. So I'm listening to this on ×2, so it's going to take me approximately 3 hours and 9 minutes, just to be even more specific, to listen to tomorrow. So hopefully I'm going to finish this tomorrow, and I will then move on to City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, which I really want to get to. I'm actually really looking to get to finish this by the end of the week. The working week, that is, like by Friday. So that would be really good if I could do that, but we will see. So I'm going to take those both to work with me tomorrow, because I do like to carry the book around if I've got it that I'm listening to, so I can keep my eye on where I'm up to. I get a little bit anxious. It's really weird, but I get a little bit anxious when I can't figure out what page I'm up to or how far through the book I am. So yes, that's where I'm up to with those. The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, I'm also making my way through this. So I have sort of, I think I mentioned it last night, but I have sort of like stickered off like 7 points in this book just to get me through the week, because I don't want to kind of rush through it if I can help it, but it is quite addictive, to be honest. I do want to carry on while I'm reading it, but I'm reading like 4 books at once. So one of them is Fangirl, which I'm listening to, and I usually will only listen to a book and read one physical at any one time. So I'm only reading 2 books at any one time, but I'm currently reading like 4. So that's how that's going. It's nice, actually. It's quite nice to be able to do it because all of the books are very, very different. So this is one of them, The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. I'm currently at page 67, so there's not too much to go in this, but it may get to a point in the week where I just decide to sort of fly through this a little bit, but we'll see. So I'm doing all right on that. I'm also reading The Poet X, which again I've sort of sectioned off into 6 on this one. So I should be finished with this by like Saturday. I am out Saturday night, so, and I'm working Saturday morning, so unless I can get some reading done, it'll probably be Sunday before I get these finished rather than Saturday. Again, I'm really enjoying this. I do want to carry on when I'm reading it, but I'm having to split my time. So I don't know, maybe what I should have done with these is just read one and followed by the other, but I really want to make sure I get through them. So I'm currently at page 104 on this one, and I am really enjoying it. It's very good. I wasn't sure it was going to be up my street because poetry isn't something I'm usually interested in. It was a massive one-off that I actually really enjoyed. The Princess Saves Herself in this one. I wasn't overly fussed about The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one, but I really loved The Princess Saves Herself in this one. But again, I'm really enjoying this one. It's quite good. So I'm getting through that. I'm also getting through Circle of Shadows, which is part of the Fairy Loot Readathon. Read along, sorry. So I have read up to Tuesdays, which is today's pages. I am sort of like well, I'm not now, but in theory I was a day in advance. I was going to read tonight's pages, but honestly I just don't think I can be bothered. I am enjoying it. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, I just can't really be bothered. I've listened to a lot of Fangirl today, and I've been really busy at work. We've had a couple of meetings, and then I've read both of my pages for both of these. So I'm just feeling like I just want to chill out in bed a little bit and maybe not read anymore for today. So which is fine because I'm up to date anyway. So tomorrow I'll read tomorrow's pages. I might even try and get halfway through Thursday's pages as well, because I am going to cinema on Thursday with my dad. So I'm currently at page 136 with Circle of Shadows. So these are the 4 books that I'm currently reading at the moment, which is a little bit intimidating, but I'm enjoying it nevertheless. So yes, hoping to finish that tomorrow, making my way through these 3. So I'm thinking, because I'm not going to read anything else tonight, and it is still, well, for me, a little bit early, I was thinking that I might do some more in my bullet journal. I've had a couple of ideas in the car on the way home for vlogs and maybe blog posts as well, so I could do with opening, well, I've got a page for writing down those ideas, but I could do with maybe making another couple of pages to sort of make the ideas turn into something a bit more, if that makes sense. So yes, I could do with also filling out a bit more in this, because I've only got up to, oh no, I have got next week's layout in here as well, but I did see a layout by my friend that I really liked, so I might try and fill that in for the week after. So I may try and do a bit of this while watching a film. So my options are Star Trek Beyond, Terminator Salvation, and King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. I have seen this film, no kidding, maybe 35 times. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's Charlie Hunnam, of course I'm obsessed with it, it's amazing. But because I've seen it so many times, I know it like the back of my hand, and it's one I can have on in the background and not distract me too much. Well, Charlie's pretty distracting, but do you know what I mean? So I can be doing other things while I've got it on. Also, I really love Star Trek, so yeah, I really fancy this. I haven't seen it in a while, but I did watch the first one in this like set of Star Treks not so long ago, so I don't know, I may watch this. And then Terminator Salvation, solely based on the fact that I've been watching Batman recently. I would put that on, but it's like 2 hours 40 minutes. And I love Christian Bale, I'm obsessed with him. Also Sam Worthington, and I love Terminator, so I'm just undecided. I haven't seen this in a while though, so I might stick this on. But again, the whole point is that I have something on in the background while I'm messing about with this, so I don't know. I think I'm either going to watch Terminator Salvation or King Arthur, but I will go and sort myself out ready for bed and then make the decision. I was going to listen to some more of Fangirl, but I think I might just save it for tomorrow, because I know I am already at a point where I'm just like, I need to get to the end of this book because I'm really enjoying it. But I know if I start listening to it again now, I'm going to want to get to the end of it. It's going to take me 3 hours, which obviously flies me past midnight, and I really could do with getting a reasonably early night. So I think the shortest of these 2 is an hour and 50 minutes versus, hang on, yeah, 1 hour 50 minutes versus 2 hours 1 minute. So we're going to go for Terminator Salvation, I reckon, because this is the shortest one. And when the film's finished, I'm going to go to bed. We will see whether or not I stick to that, but that's my intention. So yes, that's where I'm up to. That is my update. I may or may not do an update tomorrow. I probably won't do an update on Thursday, so it may or may not be Friday before I'm back again. But I shall keep you posted on how I am doing. So yes, I shall see you again soon. Bye for now. is Thursday the 14th of Feb. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And I just wanted to do an update. I didn't manage to do one last night because I went to the movies with my dad. We went to watch Green Book, which was a really good movie actually. It was a toss-up between Green Book and Alita, so we went for Green Book because it's been out a little bit longer. I think my dad fancied it a little bit more than Alita, and it turned out it was a good choice. So a really, really good film, and I do highly recommend you go watch it if you've not seen it. So that's the movie that I've watched this week. So because of that, I didn't get much reading done at all yesterday. I did, however, finish listening to Fangirl. I have given this 5 out of 5 stars. I am kicking myself for taking so long over reading this. This has been on my shelves for at least 3 years, if not longer, and I don't know why I've been avoiding it. I think maybe the size was a bit intimidating for me, but I'm not sure why, because it's not like it's that big. It's like, where are we? Just 459 pages, so it's not that big when you think. I mean, for me, any book under 400 pages is a reasonably sized book. Anything over than about 400 pages, I tend to try and listen to if I can, because I can find it a bit intimidating. So I have listened to this, really enjoyed it. The narration was really, really good, and I'm even more excited now to read Carry On. I just loved the characters in this so much. I thought that Kath was adorable, and I really loved Levi as well. And I only just noticed this. Well, I didn't only just notice it, I noticed it before, but I just thought it was really, really cute. Nick was an ass. Like, what the hell was that all about? I really wanted to kick him in the head. I wanted to jump into the book and kick him in the head. But no, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. After I finished Fangirl, I listened to We Should All Be Feminists. Again, I'm not going to try and pronounce the author's name. By the end of the week, I will have nailed this. I have been trying, but I've not got it down right, and I don't want to butcher it. So I'm going to practice and get it right for the end of the week for my wrap-up. But I've really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I listened to it on Audible because it was cheap, and it was only like 45 minutes long, and I've had a fallout with my Kindle, so it was just easier to listen to it while I was at work. And then when I finished We Should All Be Feminists, I moved on to City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. So I listened to a little bit of this before I left work last night. I listened to it on the way home, on the way to the movies, and then I listened to it on the way home from the movies. And then I've listened to it today on the way to work, while I've been at work and at home. So I am now here. I'm at page 303, just one chapter away from part 2, I think. So I am enjoying it, as always. Yeah, just one chapter away from part 2. I don't know why I'm showing you the upside down. But I have been asking around whether or not I need to finish the Immortal Instruments before I can start the Dark Artifices, because I've been really wanting to get onto that, because I want to have read at least Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows before I go see Cassandra Clare at the end of the month and get my Queen of Air and Darkness book. So I've been asking whether or not I need to finish the Mortal Instruments, and now I've got to this book, it makes sense that I do. So I'm glad that I have managed to do that. I'm hoping to finish this off tomorrow. I think my audiobook says I've got about 13 hours left, so it shouldn't take me too long, because I listened to that on ×2, so that's like about 6.5 hours. Is that correct? 6.5 hours left, so I should get through this tomorrow. So I'm excited to do that. A Boy in the Striped Pyjamas I am still going on with. I haven't got much further. Like I told you at the beginning of the week, I stuck these tabs in, so I'm still on Tuesday's pages. Like, I haven't read Wednesday's pages, and now we're on Thursday's pages, so I'm now about 120 pages behind. I am thinking about just sort of laying off that until the weekend and just smashing it out, maybe in one afternoon, maybe Sunday afternoon, I think. So we'll see. The Poet X, I've got some done today. I managed to read yesterday's pages today, which is confusing. Again, I sort of cut this down into days, so I managed to read Wednesday's pages today. So I have, these are Thursday's pages, although to be fair, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday. Oh no, yeah. So these are Thursday's pages. But I am getting through this quite quickly, so I'm probably going to try and smash today's pages tonight before I go to bed. So, and I am enjoying it. Circle of Shadows I haven't picked up since Tuesday. So, that's going well. I am here, page 137. I should be here, page 266. So I'm pretty far behind on this now, considering I wanted to get a head start. But I'm going to try and read some more of this now, because if I put this down for too long, I didn't read anything yesterday, and if I put this down for too long, I'm going to fall out with it. So I need to pick it up again and get some reading done on this. So I'm going to go to bed and read these two, I think. Get through at least Wednesday's chapters for this, and then try and get through Thursday's chapters for this before I go to bed. I do need a shower though, I really gotta wash my hair. And then I have a package to open. This has come tonight. This is treat from me to me. I ordered this afternoon, and I was like, you know what, it's Valentine's Day, I don't want flowers, I want a couple of books, so I'm going to treat myself. So I got Solitaire by Alice Oseman. This is from the author that has done Heartstopper, which if you watched the weekend's reading vlog just gone, I read that and I really enjoyed it. So, oh, this is an actual book, like a story. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if it was going to be, you know, like a comic again, like Heartstopper is. So that should be exciting, because I did enjoy her book, her Heartstopper. So I'm excited to see what an actual book from her is like, rather than a comic, if you like. So this should be exciting. I'm looking forward to this. And then I also got Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I read Throne of Glass last month. This is on my TBR for this month, and I am going to read it, well, listen to it next week. But I wanted to get the book as well, because I want to collect the series as I'm going along if I can. So I'm excited to have the book for this now, because I already have Throne of Glass. My dad always says to me, why do you need the book and you're going to listen to it? And I'm like, it's a necessity, Dad. He just doesn't get it, but whatever. So yes, those are the two books that I treated myself to today. And I got a card in the post. This is from my best friend. So this is the card that she got me. It says Galentine on it, and it's gorgeous. I'm not going to show you what it says inside, because obviously it's personal stuff. But I just wanted to show you the envelope that came with it. So I'm going to try and cover up my address. But the stamp is Harry Potter. And I text my friend, she knows I'm obsessed. I text my friend and I was like, oh my god, the stamp's so cute. She was like, what's the stamp? And I was like, you've not put the stamp on this? And she was like, no. I was like, how does the post office know? But there's also a stamp on the top, like an actual, I don't know if you'll be able, you know, like a rubber stamp thing. I think it's a rubber stamp. And it says, whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Emily Bronte. And it says Happy Valentine's Day underneath it. I just thought it was really, really cute. So yeah, also the address is wrong on this envelope. I'm going to keep the envelope obviously, but the address is wrong, and I just find it really, really funny that my postman knows me that well, that he knows my actual name, that he's spotted this in his bag and gone, no, she doesn't live on that road, and posted it through the right letterbox. He's underlined it so I can see it, so I can tell my friend that she's got the wrong address, but still, I just found it really funny. So yes, I am going to read a bit. I need to wash my hair, so I need to make a decision on whether to wash my hair first, then read a bit. I think what I might do is go wash my hair. It's feeling a bit ratty on the ends, and I'm not sure why, because I don't do much with it, as you've probably been able to tell. I don't tend to do a lot with it, so usually it grows quite quickly, and like my sister-in-law always says to me, oh your hair looks, it's amazing, Steph, like it's in really good condition, because you don't straighten it or curl it all the time. You literally, and even like in summer last year, I never even dried it, so it's very rare like heat goes on it, but the ends just feel really, really shit at the moment. So I think what I might do is go have a shower, and I might stick some conditioner on it for a half hour, maybe an hour while I read, and then wash it out. You know, like just maybe stick, it's not like a proper hair mask or anything, but just stick some conditioner on. I haven't got a bag to put over my hair. I was thinking about putting like I don't know, a sandwich bag over or something, but then I was like, no, because knowing me, I would end up rolling over in the night, suffocating myself. So I'm going to try and get some like hair net bag things, if you know what I mean. And then I can leave it on overnight, but I just don't want to ruin my pillowcase and my pillow underneath by doing that. So I might just do it for an hour. So I might have a shower first and then read for a bit, wash my conditioner out, and then maybe read a bit more and then get to bed, I think. So I shall update you again tomorrow, I reckon. And yeah, that's all I've got for you for now. So yeah, I shall see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Team, I hope you're all well. Today is Sunday and this is going to be my wrap up now. I'm feeling pretty rank this morning. It's now this afternoon because I slept through the bloody afternoon. I have a migraine, so I'm struggling a little bit. This room is a bit bright for me, but I really need to do this wrap up because if I don't, I won't post my video, and I got a lot read this month. I nearly said this week. So this is going to be this week's wrap up. I have my bullet journal in front of me to let me know what I've read and what I've rated. So let's just try and speed through this because I really need to get back into a dark room as soon as I can, and I'll let you know what I've read. So I started the week off by finishing Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it and I'm very excited to get on to the next one. It just dragged a little bit for me, which is just one of them things. It's a problem I've got. It's not a problem with the book. Sometimes books do drag and it is a problem with the book, but this one was a problem with me. So I am excited to listen to the next one. I'm sort of going to plan it in such a way that it doesn't take me, hopefully it doesn't take me as long to listen to it, but we'll see. It's one of those things, we'll see. So, finished Game of Thrones, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I then started and finished Paper Girls, Volume 1. I did not like this. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what was going on. There wasn't much world building. I just wasn't really sure what was happening. So I just feel a little bit confused, a little bit lost. Maybe Volume 2 sort of picks that up and clears it all up for you, but I'm not going to bother picking it up because these are not cheap and I'd rather buy one of the others that I enjoy. So, yes, I wasn't a fan. 2 out of 5 stars. Not keen. I then read Saga Volume 1, which I did enjoy. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good. I enjoyed. There was a lot more world building in this. This is by the same person that's done Paper Girls. So I did enjoy this a lot more, and I will be carrying on with the series. I do recommend it. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I then read Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I don't know why it took me so long to pick this goddamn book up. I've had it probably on my shelf for a good 3 years, if not longer, and I've just been avoiding reading it. I'm not sure. Maybe it was the size of the book. I never used to read books more than about 250, max 300 pages. This is like, oh, there's a bit there. This is like 458, 59 pages. So I just probably the size of it, and obviously I've listened to this on Audible, which again I really enjoyed. The narrator was fantastic, so yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm very excited to get on to Carry On now. After reading this, I'm glad I've read this first before going straight into Carry On, because it really sets the scene, and I'm really, really ready for Carry On now. Like, I was reading through this and I just really wanted to read about Simon and all the other characters, so I'm very excited that I read this first. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I've really enjoyed it. I then read We Should All Be Feminists. I listened to this on Audible. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This is by, I've got it written down so I have just been practicing it. So damn it. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I think that's correct, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure how you will, but yes, by her. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend it to anybody to read it, really. I think it's one of those books that anybody can read and get some information from. I learned a lot from it, and yeah, I just highly recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I am so excited to get to the end of this series. I'm also sad to get to the end of it. I don't want to sort of leave Jace and Clary behind. I love them so much. But I love how this ended. I was so happy for them all, and yeah, I hated in the middle about Simon. If I'm not going to do any spoilers, but for those of you that have read it, I hated in the middle about Simon, what happened to him, but I just love that it all kind of came together in the end. So yeah, really enjoyed this entire series. I gave every single book throughout this series 4 out of 5 stars, but I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. So the whole series for me is going to get 4.5 out of 5 stars because I just loved it. I have jumped straight into Lady Midnight, but I am wondering whether to give it maybe a day or so, because I sort of immediately found myself getting sick of it already and I don't know why. So yeah, just gonna give it a couple of days. I think maybe listen to something else tomorrow at work rather than jumping straight into Lady Midnight. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yes, loved this. 5 out of 5 stars. And then this morning, before my migraine properly kicked in, I finished The Poet X. I really loved this. I thought it was fantastic. I started off thinking that I wouldn't enjoy it, but it really does tell a story via poetry, and it was very good. It was very well done. Elizabeth's done a fantastic job, and I've just really enjoyed it. I actually cried a little bit at the end, so it got me on the right in the feels. I just really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I adored it. So this also sort of hit me for the emotional read for Contemporary-a-thon, because I didn't finish The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. I just felt like I would get through this a lot quicker. My migraine was coming on this morning and I knew it was going to hit me. So I just wanted to get through another book, and I knew that this would be easier to get through than this. So I am sort of like 104 pages in. There are 216 pages. So I'm like 111 pages to the end. So I am going to continue reading it, but I won't get it finished this week. So it'll run into next week, I think. But yeah, I loved this. For 5 out of 5 stars even. I highly recommend it. It was very good. And then I didn't finish. I just told you I didn't finish The Boy in Striped Pyjamas. I didn't finish Circle of Shadows, which I should have done because it was a Fairly Readathon read-along. I did get behind, as ever. I'm here, I'm 151 pages. I haven't continued to read it. I'm not sure why. I did that thing where I just left it, and I'm not overly invested in it enough to want to pick it back up again. So I've left it a few days, and then I've just not picked it back up. So don't know what I'm going to do about it. I don't really want to DNF it. I don't want to leave it ages and then have to start again. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it back on my shelf, what I'm reading this month shelf, and to see whether or not I decide to pick it up at some point. But yeah, if I don't, by the end of the month, I will probably just put it back on my shelf and maybe pick it up another day and DNF it for now. But we'll see. It is a good story, so I don't know. It's on Audible. I could get it on Audible, to be fair. Might do that, actually, and finish it that way. So, I didn't finish these two, but I did finish this lot. So, it was a good week all in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. So, 7, because I read We Should All Be Feminists as well. So, yeah, all in all, it's been a good week. And this book this morning was book 10 for February. So I'm doing all right, I think. It was also book 30 for the year, so pretty proud of that. But yes, that is my wrap up for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this weekly vlog. and if you have, please give it a like. I keep phasing out. I'm so tired. If you have, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. If you're not already, please give me a please subscribe. Give me a subscribe. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you're enjoying my videos, why the hell not? And I shall see you again next time. Bye for now.